Hey there, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. Let's do another portfolio review, August 21st, 2024. I'm new to investing, just started in April, and then you can see my dividends I've made. 15, 135, 582. I've got a few more dividends coming in August, so I'm guesstimating about $629 for this month. I have a Fidelity brokerage account, and these are my four positions. Two from YieldMax, being AMSI and Dividend, and I have two round tail positions, QDTE and XDTE. And what we're looking at today is how much they gained or lost. And thankfully, they all went green today, with AMSI being my biggest gainer at $119, and by far the biggest position in my portfolio at 744 shares. And now we're looking at the current value of each position, and you can definitely see on this screenshot, AMSI at 14.6, and then the next closest one is QDTE at 43.70. And with this screenshot, this is the total gain or loss since I've owned each position, with AMSI being down about $1,700. It's been down as much as $2,700. And this is where I like those round tail funds, the Q and the X. I've owned them for about a month or so, and even with paying the dividends, they've actually grown in value. And from dollar gain, this is the percentage that each position has gained or lost since I've owned them. You can see the AMSI's down about 10%, but the X, it's almost up 5%, and then the Q about 3.5%. NVIDIA, I just opened that position on Monday. If you follow along, I'm putting in $150 a day this week, and then next week I'm going to use the dividends from the round tail funds. I'm going to DCA that in Monday through Friday of next week and just keep doing that to build my NVIDIA position. And then when these two YieldMax funds pay out on September 9th, AMSI and NVIDIA, whatever they pay out, I'm going to divide that by 2, and I'm going to DCA them back into the Q and to the X throughout the month of September, which is about 20 days. And the reason why I'm doing that is not to have worry about NAV erosion. I'm going to DCA that so I can keep with the price of the fund, or at least that's the goal. Okay, so now we're looking back at the current value of each position. If you add up all these numbers, it comes to $20,962. And if you see this cash and credits, I'm using Fidelity. This is how much margin I'm using, about $4,600. So if I were to liquidate all four positions, Fidelity would get their $4,600 back, and I would end up with $16,318 cash. And also with this screenshot, you can see that my portfolio was up just about 1% or 0.98%. And for those round tail funds, the XDTE and the QDTE, it is declaration day, and you can see the X about 30, almost 39 cents per share, and then the Q at 47 cents a share. And with 100 shares of the Q and about 28 shares of the X, I did the math, and it comes to about $58.57. So that I'm going to divide by 5, and that's what I'm going to DCA into NVIDIA next week. I'm going to keep that rolling to build that NVIDIA position. And now let's take a quick look at each position. You can see the average cost of $22 here for AMSI, by far the biggest amount in my portfolio, 744 shares. Again, you can see I'm still down about $1,700. But today was a nice gain of almost $120. Then NVIDIA, again, I opened this position this week. It's in the green. So far, it's only been 3 days. Again, DCAing $150 for this first 5 days. Made $3.42, and then you can see the average cost right there at $25.42. Again, I'll be DCAing for who knows how long with those round tail funds, because I want to at least try and build up to at least, 100 shares before I pick something else. And I really like this one, the QDTE, total value $4,300. There's that 100 shares. You can see I have a pretty decent average cost at $41.93. And again, I really love the total gain and loss, about $150, even with the dividends being paid. And I had a great day today, up 29 cents or $29 for my fund. And then my final fund is the X, almost $1,500 in total value. A little bit more than 28 shares. You can see my average cost, $50.19. It was up about a quarter today, or $7 for me. And so far, this fund has gained $69, and that includes even paying out those dividends. So I love the round tail funds, at least short term so far. They've actually grown in value while producing really nice dividends. All right, there it is, a quick update for Monday, August 21st, 2024. Thanks for watching, folks. As always, I'll see you in the next video.